Hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Geminis, one more shuffle. Let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. Wow. Okay, so the overall energy, Geminis, is the Five of Pentacles. This is feeling abandoned or alone or ghosted, something like that. Sometimes it can be illness, but it's very spiritual. And you're allowed to come in out of the cold. This is a church window. So when these cards were made, you could walk into a church at any time. The doors were never locked. So there is a way out. This surrounds your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Queen of Cups. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in your chart or strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But what the Queen, male or female, they're all male or female, is trying to do is she's looking for answers to questions about love. So you have questions about the love, and you're trying to figure out the answers. And that's what the Queen of Cups is all about. That's the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it. There's little windows all around that cup. And she's trying to peer in those windows because that's where the answers are. So this is like trying to figure things out in your mind about the love. Next to the Queen of Cups is the Ace of Wands. Now this is right above this Five of Pentacles too. The Ace of Wands, this is a beautiful fresh start, new beginning here. So I feel like you're going to be moving past this energy of not being able, having questions about love, feeling abandoned, alone, or I think that's what it is. It's either abandoned, alone, ghosted, something like that. Left alone too much. There will be a fresh start and a new beginning. It's right next to the Nine of Swords. You've been up in your head. You're up in your head about this loneliness or this feeling of abandonment. You're up in your head about the love. So, this fresh start, the Ace of Wands, you're going to be moving away from the Nine of Swords. These are thoughts, and they go through your mind, and they go through and through and through. It's almost torturous. But sometimes it's self-blaming for something that's gone, like being left alone. Maybe something's gone wrong that maybe you didn't see it coming. Sometimes it's just, about, how could they do this to you? But whatever these thoughts are, it's like every spare moment that you're not occupied by something else, these thoughts start to come through. I have Temperance here next to the Queen of Cups. Temperance is the card for Sagittarius. Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But this is your guardian angels and spirit guides, and they're working really hard. They're mixing this potion, and they're pouring it back and forth, back and forth. They're trying to get you tempered. That's their job, to balance you. You have one foot in emotional waters, and you have one foot on the ground. They need both your feet on the ground. They want you grounded so that you can make, informed decisions and moving forward, because you do have a fresh start and new beginning ahead of you. So they want you to become balanced after this feeling here and this feeling here of, being confused about the love or not really understanding what went down. How are you going to recognize it when it comes in? Did they ever love you? I mean, that could be part of your thoughts. It just feels like somebody left you alone. But when you think about it, which could be part of your thoughts, You might have been breadcrumbed anyway in this relationship. So the Six of Pentacles is about breadcrumbing. It's about throwing your scales off balance. And that's, seems to me, what happened here. It was kind of like, it feels like it was moving in the direction that you would be left alone. And they just kept you hanging in there like little breadcrumbs here and there, just enough to keep you hanging in there until they're gone. And this really put you in your head, you know. So Temperance, your guardian angels and spirit guides, they're all around you, trying to help get you rebalanced. Under Temperance now, we have the Devil. This is the card for Capricorn only because of the horns, okay? But the energy of this card is toxic. This is like being tied to someone who is tied to someone or something else. It's like bondage. And it's like third-party bondage. So this is why they were breadcrumbing you. There was something or someone else in their life that was holding them back from moving forward in this relationship. I have the Sun. Here's your fresh start and new beginning again. Straight down this one line. The Sun. You know, this is not only a fresh start, a new beginning. There's going to be a lot of joy, love associated with this card. That's one of the best cards in the whole deck. So, you know, never fear. This card of the Five of Pentacles is only temporary. You're moving out of it. You know, you do realize, I think being up in your head and all those thoughts, you're realizing, you know, that there's 3 cups and the Devil card has 3 people. Being very disappointed in love. And I think that's part of that Nine of Swords energy. But this is what I call the card of hope, because all you have to do is turn around and you will see 2 cups right behind you, still waiting to be picked up. So, I feel like you're going to find your way out of this situation to a much happier, better place. And Temperance is all because of the help of your guardian angels and spirit guides. Let's find out what else you need to know. One more shuffle, please. The Geminis. Wow. Okay. So Geminis, I have the Seven of Wands up in your highest energy. It's really close to that Nine of Swords, where you're up in your head, all those thoughts that just won't stop. I think you're going on the defense here. I think you're trying to block these thoughts, and you're trying to move on with your life, okay? So it's like they try to come in, and you're like, no, 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 I don't want to go there, don't want to be there, I'm going to think about something else, you know? So you're taking, like, control over yourself, over your own thoughts. Next to the Seven of Wands is the Ten of Pentacles. This is what you want, you know? You need to be stable. You need to be secure, grounded in a relationship. Now, this can be a card of commitment. There might be somebody coming in, but regardless if there is or not, this is what you want, okay? You want union between 2 people. You want extended family. Look, there's a couple pets. There's a child. And this is about a very grounded, committed relationship. So your thoughts have something to do with, I think that's where you thought you were going with this relationship, and it didn't work out. So you're trying to get back on track, trying to get your mind back onto what you really seek and desire. You're going to go through some healing, or you are going through some deep healing over those thoughts of truth and clarity. It's a very spiritual card. See the stained glass windows? This is when you spend your time alone, like in the Nine of Swords. You're turning that around to doing self-reflection, You're doing it, you're turning this Nine of Swords around to just kind of meditate or pray to the universe and for your truth and for your clarity. And this is what's going to help you move into this much happier life cycle. Here, the brand new beginning, fresh start for you with lots of love and sunshine. I have the Strength card, sorry. Now, this is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or around this reading in somebody else's chart. This is next to the Six of Pentacles and under the Seven of Wands. Well, first off, I need to point out that the infinity symbol there. This is a symbol of intuition and knowing. I think you kind of knew, you felt the breadcrumbing. You might have ignored it for a while, or you didn't understand it. And so, you know, you finally, it's like you know what you need to do, you figure it out, and you find the strength and the courage to do it. And that is to move into this new life cycle. I'm calling it a life cycle. I don't see the World card here, but you do have a fresh start, new beginning that has a lot of love and joy associated with it. Now, next to the Strength card is the Page of Cups. This is what you are getting. It takes a lot of strength to really realize that they had a fish in their cup. Okay? So there wasn't enough room for love. It was very immature love. And it's right next to the moon. I want to point that out because this is the card for Pisces, and this is a card for Pisces because of the fish. Well, Pisces might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. And also this Page of Cups, this is what was holding you back from that Ten of Pentacles. The love was not there from their standpoint, from their side, you know. And so the moon now being next to the Page of Cups, yeah, that's one thing that's going to be revealed or come to light, that, you know, the love wasn't really there. And also, this is under all this meditation and this prayer, seeking truth and clarity, the soul searching. Things are coming to light to you. Night is turning to day, which is the sun. And it's like things that were hidden are being revealed. So, yeah, you do figure things out. You do go deep inside and you do see what happened here. And then you find the strength and the courage to move forward. And this is what you're doing. And if you start by blocking these thoughts that keep going through your head. You're like, wait a minute. As long as I'm in my head about this, they still have control over me, and you decide that you want to move forward, and you still want to seek out that Ten of Pentacles. Under the Strength card is the Ace of Cups. This is right behind turning around, seeing the two full cups of love. There's love out there for you. You have a lot of love within you. Now what you want to do is have an equal exchange of love. And I think it's out there, especially with the Ten of Pentacles showing up and the Ace of Cups. And this is under the Strength card, and I think you know it. You know love is out there. You don't have to let this relationship ruin your desire for what you seek in life here. It's not the Page of Cups. This cup, it runneth over with love. Now, next to the Ace of Cups is the Three of Pentacles. There might have been some bickering about the love. There might have been some accusing or some kind of, just not seeing eye to eye on this whole relationship. Look, three people, three pentacles, three people here, three spilled cups here. There really could have been a third party involved or a third something that was influencing this relationship, and that's why the love wasn't coming to you, and that's why you were only getting the Page of Cups out of that relationship and not the Ace of Cups, which is what you're after. But yes, here it is, the Ten of Swords. So up here, when I said you were blocking that Nine of Swords and turning those negative thoughts into positive thoughts so that you can move forward, there it is right there. The end of the Nine of Swords. The end. Look. And these are swords of truth and clarity, and a lot of those come to you while in meditation and prayer and soul searching, however you do it. It could be yoga, it could be however you do it. I'm taking out one more card for this reading. For Geminis, the Queen of Wands. Well, there's your wand, your Ace of Wands, right there. You're holding on to it. This is actually fire, so this would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. That gives me 2 for Sagittarius, 2 for Leo. So just like to point those things out. But the energy of this card, this is moving forward, fresh starts, new beginning. You are passionate. You have a passionate side to you about wherever you put your heart, whether it's gardens, animals, whatever it is, your work, people. So the Queen of Wands goes right here. And by blocking these thoughts and turning them around, to start thinking about what you desire from life, you're ready for that fresh start and new beginning. You do find a way, you find the strength and the courage to put all this behind you to move forward into a much happier place. And I do believe there's love. There is love coming in. And that's where you're headed toward on your journey, on your fresh start. So Gemini, this is your reading. And thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.